What's happening, everyone? Nicky Hawkins here, West Ham Fan TV. Morning after the game before. It's late today. I've got up late. I got home from Southampton very late last night. Disappointing, really. Disappointing performance. Disappointing result. Disappointing in lots of things. And it's a great opportunity for us to go through when you're playing, the likes of Southampton. And that's no disrespect to Southampton, but they would have been thinking exactly the same thing. But they're a good side, Southampton. I'm not taking anything away from Southampton. They're a really, really good team. And they played... I didn't think they played well, but I don't think either side played well. And I'm sorry to say, and I know I keep on beating on the same drum, it all comes down to flogging the same players over and over again. You see Southampton last night, just like the Man United game a few weeks ago, rested 9 players and brought people off the bench that made the difference. And that's what we can't do. Some of the players that we've got on the bench are not up to scratch. They're not trusted enough. I don't think some of them care enough. I think some of them are looking for the exit door in the summer because Moyes keeps on playing the same players over and over and over again, and they're getting tired. There's no coincidence that we go to Wolves on what was it, Saturday or Sunday? Sunday, and we've had a week's rest, and they put in a much better performance, and then they come up against this side, same side again. 9 changes for Southampton, so they've all got fresh legs. They've got their big hitters on the bench who've all got fresh legs, and we can't match the level of performance. It's because we're killing ourselves. We're running some of them boys into the ground. Some players were poor last night. I don't think Areola was great, if I'm honest. Johnson was pretty shocking. Ben Rama, when he came off the bench, was shocking. Positives, Antonio got a goal, and he needs to take that into Liverpool. But again, it's just, I know they keep on saying it over and over, and there's only so many times you can hear it, but we had a great platform January to springboard ourselves, and in the summer, to be quite honest with you. And I've heard people making excuses for Moyes for the boards and where it's difficult to do it in January. Well, you had a summer to do it. They still didn't get anywhere. You can't keep on saying, oh, we'll do it in the summer, and then the summer comes, and then you get to January, and they say, oh, no, well, it's difficult to sign players in January. You have to sign them at some point. And we had a great springboard in January. We put ourselves in another good position, second year in a row. Look at the types of players that Southampton have got. And, that's the difference between us and them. You can't compete on all these fronts playing the same 11 players over and over and over again. You just can't, And if you don't think you've got quality in the side, then you need to add quality. You need to add another striker at least. You know what I mean? Like, it's just disappointing. It's just disappointing. I hate Southampton, by the way. Problems with their steward yesterday, trying to chuck us out into the middle of trouble when I've got a young boy with me. I think that's disgusting. Don't know how to do a job. More worried about getting home for Coronation Street and keeping people safe. It's time that football clubs started looking at these people and seeing who they're employing. But they don't give a shit. Policing was bad again. I've been to so many games this year when it just said, and I'm not saying that football fans or us, we're any like sort of angels or anything. But I've seen it too many times from a neutral point of view when police are trying to antagonise. I see it at Arsenal. I see it earlier in the season at Everton. I see it at Leeds. When police and stewards are trying to antagonise football fans into, getting themselves into trouble, like causing the trouble. Shocking, really. I see a kid getting dragged away last night. He was arrested for being on the floor, getting kicked and punched. But as I say, yeah, Stewart's trying to chuck us into the middle of the trouble, and I got my 10-year-old boy. I lost the plot a little bit, but listen, that's no here nor there. Back to the game. I don't know where we go from here, really. I don't know what we do. We need to make a decision. But one thing I am disappointed in Moisey about is that, you know, the same 12, 13, 14 players getting games every week is not good enough, you know. You see Middlesbrough on Tuesday, 18-year-old kid comes off the bench and, you know, smacks a winner, a moment that could propel his career against the Premier League side. We've got plenty of them. Like, I'm not being funny, but some of them kids, man, I'd rather see some of them kids giving it a go than some of our established stars letting themselves down, if I'm honest. Because I think there's going to be a few players in there and a few kids that want to prove themselves, you know, and I think the players that we're bringing on, Ben Rama, for one, have sort of given up the ghost and probably thinking, oh, I'm going to leave in the summer. So, like, just don't keep on flogging the same players. Look, we're out now, so we're not even going to get a chance to do that in the FA Cup. But, you know, some of these kids sitting on the sideline, like, Moisey needs to start trusting people more and utilising the squad more. And then if he ain't going to utilise what he's got, then at least go out and fucking add to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, just everything about it wound me up yesterday. But Southampton fans singing, "You're going home to a shithole," and I swear on my life, I walked through their streets after, and it was rat infested, mate. There was rats running everywhere. Disgusting place. I hate Southampton. I hate it, but they are a good side, and you can't knock them for that. But anyway, guys, disappointed, but we go again. I'm travelling to Liverpool. I'm travelling to Phil. I'm waiting for the tickets to come and sell for us so we can purchase them, and then we're off. Anyway, thank you very much. One thing left to say. Come on, you Iron.